Our next guest self-publishes a newspaper every month, for free, by the way, for her community of Port Dover, Ontario. She is the boss of the Abby Post. She's also the book reviewer, the interviewer, the distributor. Abby Mitchell is 8 years old, and she joins us this morning along with her mom, Katie. Nice to meet you both.
Nice to meet you.
This is so exciting because we've been talking about you on the show, and we are floored by what you're able to do. Can you tell us a little bit, Abby, about why you decided to start the newspaper?
Because my aunt's dog, Frankie, had pulled a muscle, and I wanted a way to tell people he was okay. And because I saw people that didn't have enough money for food, and I wanted a way to help them.
Wow, that's incredible. So it started because you wanted to get the message out. Is that Frankie there?
Mm-hmm.
Aw. And how is Frankie doing, by the way?
He's better now.
He's better now. So were a lot of people wondering what happened to Frankie? And you're like, wait a second, I can either tell everybody individually, or I can just put this together and then they'd know. Is that what your thought was?
Uh-huh.
And Katie, what did you think when she came out with this idea?
Well, it's obviously pretty remarkable for a little girl to come up with an idea to tell her community what's going on. But then the fact that it evolved into more, like to raise money for the food bank, and just the amount of learning that she did by going around in the community and learning about businesses. And she's been very actively involved and interested in learning about everybody that she meets. So it's not like she's just going to do the interviews and like writing things down. Like, she's actively asking questions. And
I'm really curious and really interested. And I understand that the Abby Post, that wasn't the original name, right? What was the original name of your newspaper?
The Washington.
No, the Abby Washington Post.
Yeah.
Was it the Abby? I heard it was like the Abby Washington Post New York Times. Is it that? You shortened it, a little punchier, easier to get on the page, I guess, right? Mm-hmm. So let's talk about how you find the people to interview and how you find the stories in your community. What do you do? Do you knock on people's doors? Do you talk to people, like your neighbors? What do you do to find stories?
I do interviews and have people sponsor it, and I do fun things to do in Port Dover, and book reviews.
What was your favorite interview that you've done so far?
JP, a reporter, because he taught me how to do an interview on the fly, and Dan, a reporter, because he interviewed me for his business, and I interviewed him for his business.
Good for you. So
my business.
I've got your newspaper here. So some of the different elements, you've got recipes that you include in here, right? And things to do in the community. I also really like the layout. How did you come up with, where to put everything? You've got dog man here. I see you've got learning piano. You go to Nan's house to learn piano. Does Nan like to be featured? Because I see you also have cooking with Nan here. Yeah? Does she love that she's in the newspaper? Oh, that's fantastic. So here's an example. And I just want to ask you lastly about the good this is doing for the community. You mentioned it off the top. So you want us to do good. And so what happens in that respect? Katie, maybe you can help me out.
So Abby, through the sponsor, so the people who choose to be interviewed pay to be in the issues. She also has a spot where they can put their logo, so they sponsor the issue. We took her logo, which actually, Abby, you didn't mention why you picked your logo. That was something important to you too.
Yeah, why'd you pick your logo?
Because I liked the New Yorker font and the Tiffany blue.
Awesome.
So we took the logo and we put it on bags and books and pens, and then we sold them for her to raise money for the food bank. And then she was able, at the end of about 2.5 months, so in September, she donated $3,400 to our local food bank just in those 3 things. So
$3,400? Good for you. Well, we are so impressed by you, Abby, honestly. Thank you so much for being here today, and good luck.
Thank you.
Take care. And Katie, thanks for joining us too.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.